Living in the rest domains, guys, is not easy, but it was the most fabulous time of my life. So this video is for people who are in that time of their life where they're actually wondering, if I go to university, or when I go to university, or whether I go to a TVET college, do I want to stay in the rest domains? So I'm going to answer all of your questions. Welcome back to my channel. You know that, guys, I love you and I love you permanently. So let me just jump right into it. So firstly, like I said, I enjoyed staying there. I don't even want to lie. Firstly, it was hard, obviously, because, leaving home, leaving a system that you're used to, leaving people like your mom, your father, people you have been living with like your entire life, guys, is not easy, because now you are actually becoming an adult, if I would say that. So that for me was not easy, guys. Leaving home was not easy because I had not experienced this, living alone and all of those things. So that was the hard part for me. But guys, let me tell you, hey, when I left home and actually started to get used to the place, I actually so enjoyed it. Like, it was the most fun time of my life. Like I said on my other video, guys, I did not have a boyfriend, so it's not like I'm saying fun because maybe I was doing something of that sort. No, it's because I learned a lot of things about myself. So when you are actually living in the rest domains, you're going to find out that there are things that you are never going to know or learn. You are with your parents, so there are things you are never going to know in life if you are with your parents all the time. So that's the one thing that I learned when I was living in the rest domains. So I learned the fact that I love staying alone. That's the one thing, guys. I love staying alone. That's the one thing I discovered about myself. I don't get bored when I'm alone. I would get people saying, "Oh, I'm so bored." Like, duh, you're bored? Literally, when I'm alone, that's my heaven. That's my heaven. I like talking alone. For example, I was reading the Bible and just like to speak it, and then maybe just, speak about random things. And so yeah, that is what I loved about staying in the rest domains, is that I discovered things about myself that I would not have discovered if I was still staying at home. Because, guys, and also you get a chance to also experiment. Yeah, you get to experiment and see a lot of things about you. Am I a person who likes to go out? Do I prefer going out or staying in? Staying in the rest is your experiment years. For example, you find out what you're good at, what you love, which company you want to keep, which people you want to hang around with. So those are the things that I learned while I was staying in the rest domains. And I feel like it's a very, very pivotal, important moment, that if you are a student, or maybe you're still in high school and you are obviously one day going to transition to that, and maybe you are frightened and saying, "Oh my God, I don't know if I want to experience this." Let me tell you, go out there and experience this, but make sure that you do not abuse the moment. Because I remember, so what happened was that in our college, the females rest domains was separate from the males rest domains, but you would find that girls would go sneaking and doing all of those things, and guys would sneak in and all of those things. Now, if you are planning to do that, you are gonna get what you're looking for. That thing that you are applying for, you are definitely gonna get it. But if you are going there purely for your education and going there for self-discovery, you're gonna find out that it's a very, very nice environment to be in, because that is where I made friends, real friends, especially in the faith, in the Lord. That is where I met friends, who had the same belief system as I did, and all of that. So it was really, really fun. You start to be exposed, on the things that you like. But obviously, if you keep the wrong company, you're gonna find out. You are. I don't even want to say nothing about that. So it's a very, very nice experience. If you are doing the right things, the right company will come to you. But if you are doing the wrong things, the wrong company will come to you. So that is how it was for me. And one of the benefits as well is the fact that you get to wake up and study at any time. For example, I told you guys on my other video that for me, we didn't cook. So the college was cooking for us and all of those things. So you got to wake up at any time. For example, if you had no sleep at 1 o'clock, you could just wake up and study. And, you didn't have to worry about anything. So the most important thing was just your education. That was the one thing that was on top of your mind. So it was really, really a learning curve for me. And I wish that everyone could actually experience that moment, because it's a very, very pivotal moment, especially for every individual, so that you can start learning things about yourself. So yeah, I would really, really encourage people to apply for the rest domains, guys. Apply for it and just stay there for self-discovery. It was so good to the fact that sometimes I would not even go home, because I found that I enjoyed my space so much. I enjoyed staying alone so much. Just staying alone. I start to feel like, oh my God, this is what I love. I don't want to go home, because when I go home, I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to make breakfast, I have to make supper, and all of those things. So it's a really, really fun environment, and if you use it the right way, you're going to actually discover things about yourself, because obviously you are growing. So guys, I would really, really encourage you to experience this for yourself, because it's a learning curve for each and every one of us. It's a really, really nice experience. So no matter where you go to, college or university, just if you are able, experience this, and hopefully it will do you some self-discovery. So yeah, guys, I hope that this video was enlightening and that you learned something from it. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys. Love you. Bye for now.